The political turf in Nigeria is getting more intense with lots of suspense and never-ending plots as we move closer to the 2015 elections. Hello and welcome to Roadmap 2015. I'm Benga Ashiru. We begin today with a review of President Goodluck Jonathan speaking his nomination form, which he did at the PDP National Secretariat, the Wadata Plaza in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. Top party chieftains were also there to witness the president picking his form. The national chairman, Wadata Adamu Muazu, says that the president is making history, being the first PDP incumbent president to be granted the right of first refusal based on his excellent performance. In President Jonathan's acceptance speech, while thanking the party for granting him the right of first refusal, he also promised to do more. Apart from Mr. President picking up his nomination form, one storm in the teacup for the PDP was the news of two PDP members who were reportedly denied their nomination form after paying. It was gathered that they have threatened court action against the party. For now, let's refresh you with this report on the inside story of Mr. President picking up his nomination form. Take a listen.
Security was tight at the secretariat of the People's Democratic Party as the president, accompanied by Vice President Namadi Sambo, PDP governors, ministers in the Goodluck Jonathan administration, and members of the National Assembly to pick up the nomination form and the expression of interest to run for the 2015 presidential election. Not without some inspiring comments by the party wigs present. Some of the speeches turned up to answer the questions as to why the overwhelming confidence reposed on the president.
This is a very, very humble personality. A personality well loved by Nigerians. A personality that the party PDP is very proud of, and it has found in him somebody who will easily get all it requires from the next government. By the grace of God.
One after the other, the expression of interest and nomination forms were handed over to the president amidst cheers. Next, the national chairman of the PDP described the president as a very amiable leader and says no one should meddle into the internal affairs of the party.
I sometimes wonder why people want to dabble into the family affairs that is surely not theirs. PDP is PDP, and PDP is a family. We've decided that our governors, our president, running for a second term, that have performed creditably well, will be given the right of first refusal.
In a speech, the president thanked all those who contributed towards the purchase of the PDP nomination forms for him, promising to take Nigeria to the next level.
I remain most grateful for their attention. And I thank them for believing, first, in this country. Secondly, for believing in the PDP, because you know that the form is for a PDP ticket. And lastly, for believing in me.
Before holding a closed-door meeting with the national chairman of the PDP, the president told Channels Television that the overwhelming support he got will spur him to do more.
We promise Nigerians that we work harder, we move faster, and definitely we move to a level where our children and our grandchildren will be happy and be proud of our country.
Just as we told you on previous edition of the program, a 35-man presidential declaration has been set up by Mr. President, which is chaired by the former Minister of Defense and former national chairman of the PDP, Bello Muhammad. In a phone-in session with him, he says a lot of work is in progress as members of the committee are working round the clock to ensure the president makes a successful formal declaration to run for the 2015 election. He also disclosed that the committee are deliberating on choice of venue and many other logistics to be put in place to make it a truly historic occasion. Take a listen.
Our party members are jubilant because, as you are aware, all factors of the party have been calling on the president to come out and declare and the president was still consulting. So now that he has picked a form, it's an indication that he is listening to the call of the people, not only from within the party, but even from outside the party.
We understand that 2 members of the PDP were denied nomination from a few days ago. Give us some insight into this.
Yes, PDP as a democratic party cannot stop anybody from contesting. The decision of the organ of the party was the president will get the preference because he's a serving president who has performed. But if there are other people who feel otherwise and they want to contest, the party will not stop them. You remember in 2003, Obasanjo was our preferred candidate, but we didn't stop other people from picking the forms and contesting. The same thing applied to Yaradua. The ticket was zoned to the north, but Yaradua was selected as the preferred candidate by the party organs, but other people picked the forms and they were allowed.
Is it true that just one nomination form was printed for the presidential ticket?
No, if it were true, the other people would not have voted close. It is not true. For all constituencies, forms were printed adequately to allow for the number of people who would like to pick.
Now, you are the chairman of the Presidential Declaration Committee. What is the situation report right now with the Presidential Declaration?
Well, we are still preparing. The president has picked the form. But the call of the people for him to come and contest is he should fill the form, get nominated, and submit the form back to the party so that his name could be listed among those who are aspiring to be candidates to the party. We are going to pursue it until he finally came to declare, fill the form, and submit it to the party. Because picking form does not mean he has accepted, because it is returning the form that makes a person candidate.
So what role will your committee be playing for the Presidential Declaration as the chairman of the Presidential Declaration Committee?
We will prepare a ceremonial platform for the president to address the nation and indicate his acceptance of the call by various sectors of this society to come out and contest. That will still be done on November 11th.